All right. What's up, guys? Big Benji's here. Welcome back to yet another vlog. You read that title right. Today we're not doing any unboxing because maybe I'm doing too many, or not, whatever. So today we're talking about this Samsung 4K QLED TV that I bought. I bought it to use it as a monitor for my MacBook Pro M1. So just an FYI, it is the 16 gigabyte MacBook. I've been using the TV as a monitor to be editing and stuff. So I kind of wanted to show you guys and talk about the pros and cons of using a TV as a monitor. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about the specs of the TV. It is a Samsung Q60T 4K Ultra HD TV, 43 inch. It has a high dynamic range. Like I said, they use quantum LED. It has 60 Hertz refresh rate. It has a motion rate of 120, which is pretty good. And the cool thing about this TV is that it also supports Apple AirPlay, Apple AirPlay 2, and Smart Share. So that's probably the main reason as to why I got this one, because it's compatible to the MacBook. It has 3 HDMI ports and 2 USB ports. So it's a pretty good TV. And well, I wanted to try something different, you know? I wanted to, instead of buying an actual monitor, I wanted to try out a TV, you know? So I figured, why not try a Samsung 4K TV, especially because it's compatible with the MacBook, and I figured let's try it. So another thing, all the things I'm using to make this work, I'll put in the description box below for you guys to check out. So let's go over some of the pros of using the TV as a monitor with this MacBook. First pro is that it is a 43-inch TV and the picture is just crisp, it's beautiful, and it's perfect for watching movies, shows, anything that supports 4K. You can definitely see the quality in this TV. And for the price, which I bought it for 500 bucks, I mean, it's not bad at all. It's a good TV. The next pro is that it has a motion rate of 120. So that means that the movement and everything, the whole screenplay, it's actually pretty good, especially if you're into gaming. 120 is actually a pretty good, I guess it's the frame rate. But if you're like me, which I just have my Switch connected to it, I'm a very basic gamer and not a hardcore online gamer or anything. I like Mario games, I keep it old school, super simple, and the quality of the picture in the game is just, it's nice, it's super nice. You can definitely tell the quality, it's up there. Next is that it has a remote. No monitor has a remote, which, I mean, it's not a big deal, but the fact that you have a remote and you control the volume with the remote without having to pick at the TV or the monitor itself, it's pretty cool. It had obviously built-in speakers because it is a TV and not a monitor, and not all monitors have built-in speakers, so that's a plus. You can use it as an extended screen, an extended monitor using an HDMI cable. The way I made it work, I have an adapter connected to USB-C, and that adapter has multiple ports. USB has USB-C, SD card slots, and the HDMI. So the way I have it hooked up to the TV is I have the HDMI connected from that adapter into the TV, and it looks pretty good for watching TV, any type of shows, movies, playing video games. I mean, the picture quality is just super nice. And another cool thing about the TV is that you're able to choose the picture style. So you have your standard, you have your high dynamic range mode, you have the movie mode, you have the gaming mode, and you have a custom, so you can adjust to your liking, you know? So those are all the pros about this TV. So it's pretty good if you're trying to use it as a TV. Now, the cons of this TV. First con is that it's 43 inches. So if you're gonna use it as a monitor, chances are You need to put it on the desk, and the space between you and the monitor is probably arm's length. So 43-inch TV, it's kind of large. If you're gonna be editing like myself, photo, video, whatever, anything that involves editing or even writing up whatever it is you're gonna present, because it is 43 inches and it's so close to you, sometimes you kind of have to lean back because it's a little too big for that reason. The next con is that if you're using it as a monitor, as an extended screen, you have to maximize the windows, because if you have them in smaller versions, it's not that crisp. It's a little pixelated. It looks kind of funky, and you definitely don't want that if you're doing anything that involves colors, anything that involves crisp, clear images, anything that involves that type of work. If you're doing mostly numbers and letters and you don't really need it to be 100%, then it works. But it just looks a little weird, and for me, it's just not really cutting it. The next con that I noticed, and I don't know if maybe the TV is faulty or it's a TV and you're not supposed to use it as a monitor, but when I hook it up to my computer, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. I'll try and show you guys, but it has like these little weird dots, almost like pixels, just kind of going crazy on and off, like all over the screen, you know. And it's like, the best way I can explain it is that if the little LEDs are just turning on and off from all over the screen, you know. It's not a consistent spot. It's just scattered all over the place, and it's kind of annoying, you know. It's not cool. It's not nice. So I don't know if the TV is faulty or it does it because you're not supposed to use it as a monitor, but it does it with this one. Another thing is that the adapter that I'm using, it gets hot when I have it connected to the TV. Now, I don't know if that's normal, because I've never done this before, and I just want to try something different. But it does get hot. It doesn't get to the point where you can't touch it. It gets hot, but it's not extremely hot where it burns you. It just does raise a little bit of concern. So I don't know if that's normal. Either way, I've been using this for about a week and a half now. My work range is about 2 to 3 hours with the monitor, with the TV, and nothing's happened. You know, it gets hot, but nothing's happened to the TV, to the computer, or the adapter. So might be normal, might not be. Who knows? Another con is that you can't control the volume to the TV from the Mac. Now, to me, that's not a huge deal, but I know for some of you guys, it's kind of a big deal. For me, it doesn't bother me too much because I do have some external speakers that I like to use, a nice surround sound. So I just have that connected to the MacBook via the headphone jack, and I get all my audio from there. So I'm able to control it through the MacBook. But if you don't have anything like that, and you're solely relying on the HDMI cable from the MacBook to the TV, then you're not going to be able to control the volume through the MacBook. The last con with using the TV as a monitor with the MacBook M1, which to me is probably a deal breaker, is that the colors don't match. Unfortunately, they do not match. And what I mean by that is that the colors from the TV in comparison to the MacBook, they're different. I've edited a handful of things already, photos and video, and I noticed that the TV looks cooler than it does on the MacBook. The MacBook looks a lot warmer, and when I'm editing, I'm trying to make it look warmer because, well, the image looks a little cooler. So I edit the photo or the video, and just to check to make sure that it's true to the colors, I'll bring the image down to the MacBook, and it's just way too warm, and much more warm than I'm comfortable with. It's kind of annoying because you're doing extra work for bringing it back and forth, trying to edit the colors, try to edit. It just doesn't It's just too much of a headache and a hassle having to deal with that. Those are the pros and cons, and it's up to you to decide whether whatever it is you're working on, a TV might work for you. But unfortunately for me, and I'm pretty sure I speak for other editors, this doesn't cut it. So, I mean, the TV for sure is great as a TV to watch shows, to watch movies, to play video games. The picture quality is beautiful, it's crisp, it has 120 motion rate, which is pretty good, and it just looks really, 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 really nice as a TV. As a monitor, not so much. Other cons I just explained, it happens only when I'm using it as a monitor. But when I'm playing video games, watching TV, watching a movie, whatever, none of those things exist. None of the pixels are showing up like that. They're not going crazy. The colors are beautiful. The image quality it's a good TV as a TV. But as a monitor, not so much. But depends on what kind of work you're doing. But those are my pros and cons for the TV, and that's what I've been using with the new MacBook Pro M1. Like I said, it is the 16 gigabyte memory one, so I'm not sure if the 8 gigabyte will support it or it might work worse or better. But that's my experience with the M1 16 gig MacBook Pro, and it's up to you whether you guys want to experiment with other TVs. Maybe this TV is just not as compatible as I would like it to be. Maybe there's another TV that's meant or not meant but can work a lot better with the MacBooks or the Macs. But this TV for a monitor, no. But as a TV, definitely 2 thumbs up. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful TV, and it's awesome, and it's very inexpensive, especially if you're gonna put it in a room. I definitely recommend this TV to use as a TV, but not as a monitor. So that is my experience with this TV as a monitor with the MacBook Pro M1. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to try something a little bit different before I go and buy an actual monitor, and well, it just didn't work. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, drop a comment what you guys thought about this video, or if you guys have any suggestions. I always read the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.